Some brew.
I bet.
Hardly
Man, nigga,
God.
nigga, that shit
Hey,
gave me
pass
a
me that.
headache. Nigga.
Pass my bean.
Huh?
The blue?
Brew?
Joint that's
No,
like
no,
inside the.
blue.
Oh. So- Oh. Oh. Well, yeah, it says so.
Was that okay? Small
Oh
thing
no,
too.
nigga, I went to Pound Town.
Oh
No,
no
no,
no
no.
no no no.
I think we get both of them.
All right. So bet it
All right,
on.
it should be
Ah,
filming now. There we go.
And we live on YouTube. Fuck you mean? What's
With
the
that.
that shit just get like I have headaches anyway. I tell you,
all right, good. Bet peep, y'all. We on another episode of the Book of Blah podcast.
like I had headaches anyway, but yeah, my
It's,
motherfucking head hurts.
it's what it is. I feel you. What's up? I got you. So Book of Blah this the Book of Blah podcast. We're back in here. Um before we get started, like how's everybody's week, man? What's going on with y'all? How's y'all week going on?
Uh,
Uneventful.
Uneventful?
Wishing the year 2020 uneventful was good.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Shit. Ain't nothing new, nothing new, nothing exciting, nothing really jumping.
uh,
That's a negative. Bud. Bud is new and exciting.
with it's strange, yeah.
What's the strain?
Money bag runs. I ain't never had them.
No, that's what's up. Shit, nigga, I was sitting up there. I was talking to the wife the other day. Like, motherfucker, one of my coworkers had me smacked off an edible. B. It was terrible.
What kind?
I don't even know what strain it came out
No,
of.
no. I mean,
But,
like, was it
Like,
like a
oh
brownie, like the
no,
gummy?
a gummy worm.
Nah,
I wasn't smacked off with gummy worm. What's that cat doing?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Mojo,
Look, yeah.
depuff that tail. It gets chilling.
Hey, look, Cole, big white cats. They'll drive up our viewership. Like, get in the camera.
Because the internet loves
No,
cats. But yeah, I was well, yeah, all my coworkers gave me a gummy worm. I was man. Matter of fact,
Only one?
yeah, that's all I needed. But no, matter of fact, Frank, the other night I had texted you through Instagram with about the McRib.
oh, that like that's where that came from.
That was there. That was as a
Right,
result.
right, 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 right.
That was
Okay.
that was
Man,
that was a result.
I had to find that feed on YouTube again to laugh at it.
The
The McRib. I mean, the rib.
yeah.
Yeah. From the Simpsons. What is
No,
Where's my grinder? Hey, what? What's going on in my room?
because the thing was, Luke,
Tell me.
I had a whole thing like I had a whole thing about the McRib. Like they showed the commercial. The commercial say McRib is the most important sandwich. I'm like, but the McRib's only
Look at the
around for like
bag
a month
itself.
or so. Like, so what other sandwich reigns supreme? I don't know.
Right. Look, I'm gonna be honest. You can't be the most important sandwich until you beat Popeye's chicken sandwich. That shit was causing right.
It did. Not worth it, but it did.
It's not. It's
I
not.
feel
But
like
it's
that shit was a
still
conspiracy.
a fight. Like, I'm gonna be honest. They chicken sandwich got that title. It's the most
What are you
important
doing?
sandwich.
Quit pulling my covers up.
This
I
I
like
gotta
feel
be
like that
honest.
shit was a conspiracy with that Popeye's chicken sandwich shit.
they put the dope in the sandwich.
Yeah, man. And then
I've had
I
the
feel like
sandwich.
they
It's good.
paid niggas. I feel like they paid folks to go in there and act an ass. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You
come
might
on,
be
You
right
might be
though.
right though,
chicken.
honestly.
Like, I had the
You like
sandwich.
for
It's
real, man?
good, but
Chicken.
it's not cause a
Listen,
fight.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I had Church's chicken sandwich, and it's better than the Popeyes chicken sandwich.
Oh,
Oh,
what?
what?
Niggas ain't fighting over that.
I mean, because it's churches, they already gave,
Chick Fil A is better than the Popeyes chicken sandwich.
you think so?
I,
Yes, I had them
Well,
both. I
I
did
have
a
too.
study.
I ain't had Chick-fil-A.
I don't think I'm ready to jump out the window and be like, yo, Chick Fil
Hey,
A,
look,
nah.
man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I didn't want to do it myself, but
So you chill on this side of the
it's
bed.
pretty fire. Then again, I
What a
feel like
retarded
I feel
kid.
like that was some conspiracy shit. Like, okay, come on, man. You got COVID going on
Mm-hmm.
plus a chicken sandwich.
Plus a chicken sandwich.
You got niggas getting beat, killed by police and niggas for chicken.
Over poultry.
Over poultry. Over poultry. Fair enough, I guess.
I
Not.
want y'all to realize all this fighting and stuff and shootouts and shit over the chicken sandwich where y'all sitting in that cell. Was it worth it?
I'm sure it wasn't.
Thank you. Because you ain't getting no chicken in jail.
Getting that thick ass bologna.
If you get that.
Or
Right.
In some
The cheese
places,
that y'all
they
get in
giving
ain't
niggas
same as duck and
emu.
cheese.
In some places, look, some cities, states, and countries, they give your ass an emu sandwich. Some slop.
like, but son,
Mush.
like, anywho.
Like eat your mush, man.
So what
They
we
give
got?
you not even real peanut butter. They give you soy peanut butter.
What kind of
Wait,
what kind of upper echelon of
Soy peanut
fucking?
butter, that's a
That's
thing.
where I'm at. Like, yo, like
wait, butter.
It ain't look what it is. It's called being cheap, nigga. It ain't upper echelon shit. That's cheap.
how you get vegan peanut butter?
Options.
Exactly. It's not. It's not even a choice. That's just what they giving it. They just give it to you. I'm not saying I know this. Okay, well, shit, I know this by personal experience. Uh, that shit went from regular peanut butter to soy peanut butter with sunflower seeds and shit, nigga.
Hey, I had that sunflower one though, man.
That
sunflower
shit
peanut-
tastes like butt, nigga.
You talking about the sunflower butter?
What are you doing over here? Why are you back
That
over here messing up my
sunflower
phone?
peanut butter shit, it tastes like butt.
I never knew it was a thing. I never even tried it myself, honestly.
You all right?
You right.
Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you. You appreciate certain way. You appreciate shit a lot more once you've been in any form of the correctional institution.
All right.
Look, when it comes to trying this sunflower peanut butter and stuff, I'm gonna put it to you like this. I ain't tell you to sell drugs.
Oh,
Did that.
So
So hopefully you won't have to go through that.
yo, relax.
It's like,
Son. Anywho, what's on the table for today? What we got going on? What's the news?
oh man, I reworked my universe on the wrestling.
You say you reworked your universe on the wrestling?
Yeah.
How so?
Here, drive up some pizza.
Yeah,
Get
had
on
on
the
camera.
camera. All right, put it down.
That's for cats because internet plus cats means money for somebody.
Apparently, internet we went back to ancient Egypt.
So boom, I'm with it.
But yeah, so
I mean,
maybe I
reworked
reworked a lot of my everybody's stats accuracy and all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Making everybody wrestle more realistically and stuff. Doing a lot more ignorant stuff.
But
I
threw the test matches up because it got that
two recent ones up. Yeah.
mm,
One of
one of them had Lewis character on him.
Hey, so
Okay, so what I did was imagine if Asylum Films made wrestling.
So like
how I don't have Goldberg.
I got this dude.
Alexander Maximus.
You see him.
You see him.
okay.
You know it's like
You know it's like Goldberg.
Like one of the
characters I have. Like you remember that dude?
Who's
Ice dude name?
Glacier. Like remember him? He's supposed to be
Sub-Zero in WCW.
Okay. But
I made a dude Pyro.
You call them Blades.
Yeah, no, I called the Blades, right?
Oh, so this is just pretty much just like basically the knockoff.
Okay, I'm lost. What the fuck? Wait a minute.
He just
You
made
know
a
what?
whole knockoff
Hold
wrestling
on,
universe.
wait. I'm finna show.
Okay.
I'm finna send the link. I'm finna send the link. You know what I mean?
Between my character Maximus and Rick Douglas.
So
And so, yeah, it's not Hulk Hogan, it's Rick Douglas.
So
he's
he's
like Hollywood
random niggas' names.
Yep.
There.
Yep.
Like,
Rick Douglas, that nigga look like the manager at the shoe. Sound like the manager at the shoe sale, at a shoe barn or some shit. Rick Douglas, leading shoe salesman of the month. Shit.
all the shoes in pairs, not the little plastic thingy that you
Right,
know.
with the little plastic
man.
things that you see.
I'm giving
Jay Cutler them hands.
What he did, he put you to the ref call for him to be out like that.
So,
But they all started sort of trading hands real fast.
So what about shit, me and Cuz, we've been playing the shit out of Assassin's Creed lately, man. Like, yo,
you just set the match.
son,
Nigga, I'm playing this shit now, nigga.
I ain't even turned the game on today.
I just turned it on because you hit me up, nigga. I literally, I started watching football and shit, and I told you that the shoe gave me a headache, and so I just really turned the shit on, man. I'm doing something. What? Oh well, you need PlayStation Plus then, so you fuck. You shot.
No, not that. It's that.
I
don't know.
All right, there we go.
All right, here we go.
I just threw the joint in there.
Cause what I said was me and Cuz, we been sitting up there. We've been kind of we've been going in on this Assassin's Creed Valhalla like dumb heavy right now.
Like you could just click on something.
Oh, it's a chat option.
This shit is life right now.
It's like tap the screen. There's like 3 little buttons.
Oh, okay.
It say more.
Well, I don't see no buttons.
Hey.
But you gotta tap the screen. Then there's like 3 things.
Oh,
okay. Over there.
I had somebody else hit me up about the cyberpunk shit.
What they say? What they say?
I'm off of it. They said it should have took some more time on this shit.
Yeah.
You know, how do I put this? Everyone, I don't know what people were expecting out of the current gen game, but they're making it for the next gen systems.
I will say I have no real interest in Cyberpunk. Having said that, I still say any game you are interested in, try to check out for yourself.
That's what I'm.
Yeah, I don't trust.
Really don't. Yeah,
people were showing videos over like the stuff on the current gen, and it's like cool. I get it, right?
Yeah.
This stuff dropped for the 5 and the Series X stuff.
Yeah.
You had to know that they was gonna put the bulk of the flash and shit.
Yeah.
And I dig that. My personal thing is that I was looking forward to it because they announced this along with Ghost of Tsushima at like E3 a few years ago.
Yeah, they did.
So right now, only thing I was just trying to make sure didn't happen was that I didn't want to get watchdogged.
Yep.
And that's
that
what
was my main concern.
And that's what it's seeming like.
And that's what it happened.
Yep. So like everything, like of course, everything they really been showing is like for the most part the tech demo and this, that, and the third. Yeah, that's cool.
Right.
And I've learned, your gaming the actual experience is gonna be different from the tech demo. But come on, don't watchdog me.
It shouldn't be a whole different game though.
Is what I'm saying. So because like
that's what it feel like. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
The shit that I've seen, that's what I've seen. And I didn't get on it until Cuz told me about it. So
and then on top of that, I was watching a video on it last night. and they were showing the performance between the different platforms: Xbox, PS4, PS5, what have you. So if you consoling it, the best way to get it, you either get PS5 or you get your Pro or whatever the Xbox
You know, the
equivalent
new
is,
John.
right? Or go ahead and just game on PC. What they showing for these current gens, it doesn't look that great. Now I know we not big, you know, the graphics don't necessarily got to be all that, but it's not necessarily the graphics themselves, but more so the quality
It's
of
the
it,
gameplay.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Like, and then like
that's where I.
they were showing it, and like the images, they look literally blurry and fuzzy, and I'm like, that's not even supposed to look like that. So
That's what I'm saying. Like because when they initially started making the game, they was making it for the four.
yeah, but
So
here's the
why
thing,
wouldn't you still have like I understand like it's gonna look better. It's gonna look better on the five.
yeah.
I get that, but don't neglect what your first responsibility. It was supposed to be on current gen in the first place.
I mean, honestly, if I'm keeping it a stack, they probably scale. I think they probably did some scaling down because at the same time, while Ghost of Tsushima and everything was announced, that's when we really started hearing about PS5 finna drop, you know, real soon. I personally feel that they've scaled back rather than scaled up. You see what I'm saying? So like, if anything,
Yeah, like they
if
took it
they put
away.
that
Like,
out,
you know,
if
they
they
probably rush it out to maybe hope to compete with Ghost of Tsushima.
you say, do I say that again?
They may have scaled it, rushed it out to try to compete with Ghost of Tsushima.
I mean, it really wasn't nothing to compete with because Ghost of Tsushima. When did Ghost of Tsushima drop?
No, that's true. Like,
It was back in this was this summer. So, but
See,
the
like,
thing, this is
like
the
what other thing I want to know is because I don't really like listening to fans too much because fans don't know shit but talk like they do
mhm.
and stuff, and it's like, and it's nothing against them because they it come from a place of hurt because they whatever they spent their money on
or something ain't right.
or something ain't right,
And
Right,
they're right
and
to have that
they're
hurt.
rightful to have that hurt.
Don't get me wrong.
Don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying?
right.
But
But
at the same time, during it, people make up stories and the public runs with it,
Mhm.
and they don't know they don't know what happening on the back end.
Right. My thing is like I'm not everything I'm seeing. Is really I'm not basing it off nothing nobody else said. I'm just looking at the performance.
Yeah.
I'm just pretty much
Right.
looking at its performance, and as it performs on current gen systems, I don't think you. That's not.
That's what I'm saying. Just
That's
bring
not the
that
way to
pie.
go. Yeah, go ahead. You put it on PS. Go ahead, get your PC out. Go ahead, play it on the five or the new Xbox, whichever one. I don't think the current gen for Cyberpunk is the way to go.
Right.
And,
And see, like what I'm
and
talking
you know what's
about,
crazy
people
about that
from
is
that,
they'll be like
it'll be like they be like, the people didn't try enough for something.
Mhm.
And I'm like, well, y'all wasn't there when it was being made. You don't know. Maybe they reached some limitations or something. Like
he
let's
was
not just
saying,
say something that can't
like
put
he
out
was
any
saying,
actual
they
proof.
scaled back.
Let's just say it's bad
Mhm.
and go from there.
Like he was saying, I feel like they scaled back on it on the current gen version of it to try to push and overly push to get the five to get it
the
to play
five
it on.
That's that's a real possibility.
Because but this is the thing that blows me with it though. Because you could almost say the same thing could be done said about possibly hell. Well, I haven't played the Spider-Man game yet, but I've seen some shit that don't look bad. But again, Valhalla, Assassin's Creed, and me and Cuz been like he said, we've been breathing this shit for weeks. So, but it's still dope on its current gen. I know
Mm.
on the five, it's gonna be way better. but it's still a. What I'm saying, the problem where I feel like they dropped the ball is they didn't put out a quality game. Period.
Mm.
Like this is
Gotcha.
still like Valhalla is still a quality game. It still looks good on the floor. The gameplay, it's some glitchy, little glitchy shit here and there, but
That's to be expected.
it's a solid game, hands down. It's what I expected, exactly. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And I've been waiting on it. They skipped a whole year before they even put out another Assassin's Creed. You know what I'm saying? Specifically for this. And it's what I expected. It's actually better than what I expected. But I know on the next gen, I'm going to see better
Hey,
graphics. It might add more shit.
can, can I just speak on that for a quick second? I actually like when companies do that. A lot
Do
of
what?
people don't because they don't get their product right when they thought they were gonna get it. I like when the companies say, "Hold on,
It ain't
it
quite
ain't
right
quite
yet.
right yet."
No, there's nothing wrong with that at all. I mean, I'm saying like I'm finna give you $60, $70 for a
Yeah.
brand new product. Yeah, get it right. Get it all the way right. Please do.
Right.
Right.
You know, I
You know
love when
that I
companies
love
do
when
that.
companies do that.
Yeah. Please get that all the way right. I ain't got nothing against that at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
If it ain't right, push it back. Get right.
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 But again, it's just that whole thing of fixing them, fix it in post, where you can get things done in post production.
That don't always
So
work.
That don't always work.
it don't.
That don't
So
always work,
so
man.
they
That's
finna, so they gonna
lazy.
send you.
That's called being lazy, man.
So like, because even with,
And
again,
first off,
So
from a
from a
tech
tech
level,
level,
all of y'all
all of
that
y'all that
think that
think
it's
that it's
just
just
gonna
gonna
fix
fix
it
it
later,
later,
you're
you're
stacking
stacking
new
new
code
code.
on top of old code.
mm,
Exactly.
and the thing
That's
is,
what I'm saying. It don't work. That shit don't work all the time.
and I don't know, and correct me if I'm wrong. I saw Cyberpunk. Somebody posted an article. Cyberpunk, it came out with a 43 gig patch. So I'm like, no, thank you.
That's almost
I heard
another
I
that
game.
heard
too.
that
Like that's a whole other
that's a
game right
whole
there.
other game right there.
Pretty
Yeah.
much. So I'm like, no, thank you.
Won't y'all get this shit right in the first place?
So I mean, but the thing is,
Because of Cyberpunk came out with Cyberpunk 2.
it did, but the thing is, I think they probably just went ahead and gone ahead and did that because they pushed Cyberpunk back so much. Like Cyberpunk, I think it got pushed back like maybe 3, 4 times. I could be wrong, but it
I
got
think
pushed back a
I think
little
like
bit.
3 at
still
least.
needed 40 something gig patch.
So, but they pushed it. They
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's
It was
another
already
game.
going for like 3 some years or something.
right.
They
They
might have
might have
been
been racing against deadlines that they had to get it out.
Yeah. So
like
they
we don't
I'm
do.
like, we don't know, like,
know,
you
we
know,
don't
we
know that
don't
side.
know that side.
And see, and now putting it to that perspective, I can see why it was suffering in some areas because not only are you set up you putting it back you pushing it back, of course, yeah, but you essentially are making a game for two separate consoles. You know what I'm saying? So I can see that, but at the same time, just go ahead, hell, leave it with a to be determined date until you get it right. That's it don't
Right.
hurt.
Stop putting all these expectations on this the day that we expect and this gonna be the release date. Just hey, we working on some shit. We closer to
See, the
what we either
problem,
closer to I rather them to say we closer to what we thought we was in the release to reaching our end point, or we a little bit behind what we was at, what we thought we would have been at.
That's why I
Other
can.
than that, it's like because now, okay, look, I'm gonna put it into terms like this. That's like, okay, you write a verse, right?
Hmm.
You on a deadline for a track.
Hmm.
You write this verse. You can't go in and do post production. You That's like putting the album out and then changing verses on it afterwards and say, nah, you know what I mean? Don't even look at that. Don't listen to that one no more. I'm gonna put out a new version.
That's exactly what it is.
Like like okay, like hey, don't put that much. People sometimes people put more pressure on themselves than what they need to, and it's in every area.
But yeah, they
yeah,
and I'm pretty
it
sure
is.
and especially in the gaming industry, they be facing some real grueling deadlines. They really be going.
Oh yeah,
It's
Yeah, I've
terrible.
been hearing that more and more. Like some companies, I think the company that no, I'm not even gonna say because I don't know, but I have heard some companies just kind of like have these real unrealistic ass deadlines.
Yeah,
Like this long ass game ain't gonna come out here,
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, and it'll be a lot of what may come. And it's
That's
like
what I'm saying. Like,
it's a lot of what may
I'd
come.
rather them take their
too.
time, man, and put out a quality product than,
That's what,
than feed me
honestly,
some bullshit.
it's why I appreciate Rockstar, because a lot of times, like especially with the Grand Theft Auto franchise, because the thing is, they ain't really finna like beforehand. You not finna know a whole bunch. Everything you hear
No
is more or less speculation. Um,
speculation.
you're not really finna get definite specific dates until they have really until it's for the most part done, and then everything they doing
You
they
know
just
what? That's like, and you say,
That's not
and
good.
I agree with you on
I
that
feel
point.
like every
I agree
company
with
should
you
do
on that
that.
point with
Like,
Rockstar.
don't say
Just
too
because
much.
that's like with Red Dead Redemption 2, RD2. I didn't hear nothing about it until it was almost a couple months before it was getting ready to come out.
that's
And
how
when I was like, oh shit, really?
and that's how Rockstar operates.
And then when it dropped, listen, RD2 is a great game. I will play the story. I played the story over one. I
Mhm.
started it over already. You know what I mean? Like maybe
Ransom?
twice. I do the story again. Like it was that dope.
Mhm.
The game is that deep. They took time with it.
Indeed. Yeah.
So I would rather for you to do that than sit up here and rush out a project and then you got all these new patches, all these new patches, all these new up.
Yeah.
I don't want that shit. That's like saying that's like you telling a chick I'm gonna fuck you now, but you gonna come next month. What type of shit is that?
Like what? It's a
The fuck?
guarantee. But yeah. Um
It's a
it's a
guarantee next
guarantee
month though, but I got you. Not right now though.
for the next. So but yeah,
I
so
got you on
honestly
Arbor Day.
Right, I got you on Arbor Day.
Arbor Day.
You gonna get that nut on Arbor Day, but we gonna fuck now though. I
Boxers
got a
Day.
patch
Canada,
download.
like some old Canadian ass holiday. Yo, I got you on Boxers Day. I don't even know what Boxers Day is.
Right.
So with that, I mean, I think more so. I just go ahead and wait it out. If I do decide to put my hands on it, I either get it within the next gen or when they actually just get it right. I don't know. I mean, if I'm being real, I got a lot of life in this PS4 left. It's still like, man, I got games that I still yet to play and games that I still need to beat right now. Like
Yes.
Games I ain't get yet. I
I'm
got to
not in a
play.
rush.
none, not I'm not rushing one
We'll
bit.
get the 5 eventually. Just
Yeah.
If anything, honestly, if I was to get it, like, and honestly, it's really what I want next. I'm thinking about getting a Switch. Truthfully,
that's our plan for Switch.
That was
There's
like that was
a
next
few
system.
few joints on the Switch I do want to play,
Mhm.
and like most of them are one
I
player.
just
So
want to play Smash Brothers. That's it.
He's a Smash
I'm
Brothers.
not,
No, I'm
That's
out
it.
of
so
Smash Brothers.
I'll hop out.
I don't know. I haven't played Smash since
Smash
honestly,
Brothers is shit. And I've been seeing just because I've been seeing gameplay. That's
I
it.
ain't I ain't played Smash Brothers since the original on 64. It never really did anything.
And that's what made me want to.
Yeah,
That's
that
what
was
brought it back. That's
Yeah.
what
However,
made me want to start back playing it because I used to be faded.
people start getting way too serious with Smash Brothers,
Yo.
and I don't
I
even really
mean,
Oh
play all
shit!
around or go to tournaments like that. But that shit
Hey,
bleeds into. I'm out.
hey, niggas. Hey, I'm talking about niggas used to take that shit serious.
it's a fact. I
I
mean,
never did. It's like I didn't back when it came out, like the first one came out.
I mean, I can see I guess I can see I definitely see the competitive element in it. I mean, it just never drew me in. I don't know what it was. It never was the wave for me. I don't know why. I just didn't catch on. But if I'm to get a Switch, I honestly want to. It's like these little Mario's that they ain't got out for it, like the Odyssey and the Super 3D World and all that.
Mario Odyssey,
What else? Of course, the Zeldas that they got. Um, and I'm sure there's some more stuff on there, but
I'm sure I want to spend money on that Zelda though.
I'm not. I don't want to touch Breath of the Wild, but I fuck with Hyrule
Yeah.
Warriors. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
which Zelda you talking about?
I'm just not dealing with Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild got going
Breath of the
on one of
Wild
the
got
things that
going on
pisses
one
me
of the
off
things
in games.
And what's
Weapon
up?
breaking.
Look, like, how do I put it to you like
How do I
this?
put it to you like this?
It's the most unrealistic
It's the
thing
most
that they
unrealistic
choose to be
thing
realistic
that they
about.
choose to be realistic about.
If you got a sword
If
and
you got a
it was
sword and
destroyed
it
after
was
like
destroyed
13
after like
strikes,
13 strikes,
you going back to that
you
blacksmith,
going
ain't you?
back to that blacksmith.
Yeah, you're gonna really catch the business end of the rest of the sword. True. Yeah, that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh yeah.
it's
But
fine
it's
because it
fine because it
adds
adds
realism to
realism
the
to the
game.
game.
I'm not looking for realism out of Zelda.
It's the
It's
most
the most
unrealistic
unrealistic
thing
thing
that they
that they
choose to
choose
be
to be
realistic
realistic
about.
about. And then I heard
It's
people completely
stupid.
Then I heard people say that it was like Zelda wasn't working out. They're like, it's worked for decades without weapon breaking. It'll be just fine.
Yeah, yeah. And that was like, and even though I got a chance to try it a little bit, it's cool. I can't front. It's cool. If anything, if I was to choose the Zelda, it's the one that they remade, the Link's Awakening, made them look
Oh
like
yeah,
little
for the
small
Game
little
Boy, for
claymation.
the Game Boy.
I
I
do want
do
to check
want to
that
check
out
that
though.
out though.
It looked good.
I played the hell. I have the ROM of the Game Boy Color version.
Cause you over there knee deep in that Valhalla right now. I'm looking.
Huh?
You knee deep in Valhalla right now.
That
I'm
No,
looking.
I ain't. No,
But
I look. I just no. I really ain't, but I am, but I ain't.
I
All
saw
right, what it
you.
was, I
What
didn't
it
know
is.
I had got some ship upgrades, and I had just went and looked at them, and I didn't know I had them. So I was like, oh,
You got to
hmm.
make sure you got to go get. You got to be finding the treasure hoard maps. You know those
I
changes
got
too.
some of those. What the hell are those for?
I mean, they normally just change the scheme of the boat. Nothing major. You
Okay,
just,
so that's what them came from then, because I got a bunch of those. I just didn't know what the fuck they was.
I mean, yeah, you get the map, but you still
Like,
actually have to find the treasure
oh,
yourself.
oh, oh,
Yeah.
oh. No, I didn't do those.
Okay. But
No.
so yeah. But where was we going? Yeah, we was talking
yeah,
about the switch.
when we get a Switch,
Valhalla.
I
Play
want to
that
fuck with
shit.
those. I want to fuck with Bayonetta 2,
Hmm.
Hyrule Warriors, Bring it Pro Street.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's
Well,
Joshua.
there's a few things
I
on
get
the
it.
Switch I do want.
I get that on the Switch because I know Joshua want to get his hands on a No More Heroes because like that. Yeah, it's just one of those games that you just itch to play. So yeah, I would definitely touch No More Heroes. Um,
I played the first two. Man, that's just good fun.
yeah, I never tried any of them. I know it was one on the Wii.
Good,
Yeah.
straightforward hack and slash game. Yeah.
Didn't know. If that was the case, I should have went out and looked
Like,
for 'em.
huh?
I mean, you can find it used. That's easy. But no, I was talking to Joshua because he was like, yeah, because the No More Heroes joint was on the Wii. I was like, if that was the case, I would have went out and found them. I mean, my Wii's still in the basement. It ain't hooked up or nothing. Still got a GameCube memory card in it and everything. Um, but, uh, but yeah, I would definitely try that. Um, what's everybody waiting on? Anybody
They're
got?
they
Hmm?
they're I think they're out, but if they're not out, they're not the first two No More Hero games on the Switch.
Okay.
Like I'm not sure if they're out. Need to look back into that.
Okay. Anybody got some titles they waiting on? Anybody see something interesting?
Uh,
Uh,
Monkey
God,
King.
yeah, that's gonna be on the 5. That Final Fantasy 16.
That shit
Yeah.
gonna be live.
What?
Monkey King.
Yeah,
Uh,
that Black Myth Wukong. Yo, Black Myth
That
Wukong.
shit live,
Fire.
man.
That shit.
Gameplay. I sat and watched about an hour and a half of gameplay of that shit. That shit live.
I'm sure there'll be Goku Daddy. I'm like, yeah, let's do this. I'm with it.
Yeah,
I could do
I'm
that.
with that shit. That's
what
one
else?
thing. That'll be what make me get the 5 is Monkey King.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and it's still got like maybe what another 2 years for it.
Something
Yeah,
like that.
and God of War, the new God of War. That too.
I'm already invested. Yeah, I got to do that because I'm invested. Like I done already beat 4. Well, yeah, 4 technically 4. You know, I didn't beat it, so
Yeah,
now I got to
4.
see where it goes. You know,
Yeah.
he's supposed to
And the
die.
ain't 4 supposed the next one's supposed to be Ragnarok or some shit, ain't it?
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting on that.
we'll see what happens. I mean, you know, him and dying don't necessarily work out.
That's what else I do want to get on when I get me a Switch.
What?
Marvel Ultimate
Oh
Alliance
yeah,
3. Oh yeah.
yeah.
I didn't care for the first two because I didn't like the gameplay of them. They just didn't feel. But the third one was good.
Was that
Yeah,
the one?
it does.
Was that like the Ultimate Alliance? That was like the little fighter. Wasn't it like a fighter?
They beat them up. They beat them up.
Okay.
I just don't like the gameplay of the first two.
Okay.
Like they feel right.
You know what they were? They felt like those bad X-Men games.
They like fake people. X-Man
Which bad X-Men games?
Right.
not using Academy those
Nah,
fights.
nah.
Look, man, I'm gonna be real.
Yeah,
Now
that's
that
it.
you bring up
Yeah.
X-Men,
What's
I
that?
feel like that's
made
one
those
of the
make first
games
Ultimate Alliance. Holy Tecmo
they
behind
had
Ultimate
so many
Alliance.
chances
Three. See,
to get right, and they got wrong every time.
What you talking about? X-Men?
What?
X-Men,
As far as games go or movies?
yes,
Both?
yeah,
Yeah.
they had so many chances to try to get it right and failed. Majority every time.
you know what? You know what's messed up though
what's messed up
about the movies?
about the movie?
I have a love-hate relationship
I
with
have
that,
a little.
like with a lot of the X-Men movies.
Yeah, I don't really like them, but I like them.
A lot of them were bad,
Yeah.
but at least they had villains.
Yes,
Their
the
villains were
were
actual villains.
Yeah. I mean,
They weren't somebody that had a bad day that you can relate to or something.
Right. I'm tired of that shit. We talked about this before.
yeah,
Like they were
Like they were
actual
actual
fucking villains.
villains.
no need to really revisit. But no, I dig what you're saying. Yeah, the villains were definitely that. But it did still they still like existed within the realm of the cheesy. You know what I mean? So I definitely understand what you're talking about. Hell,
Motherfucker.
I mean, but it's what it is. Like
No,
I still want a decent Silver Surfer movie, honestly. I mean Fantastic Four, honestly. That's another one.
well, we might get something because Fantastic Four was announced in the Marvel world.
It was I mean,
We'll see.
yeah, because like hell, this will be their 4th time trying it. And they did it 3 other
But this
times.
will be their first time trying it.
Yeah, but it'll be the fourth Fantastic
I mean,
movie.
yeah, but it'll be
And the other 3 have failed.
but Fox did the others.
All
Yeah,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Marvel has a pretty decent movie track record. You might not agree with the villains and stuff, but the story and stuff is an actual decent story.
Yeah, story.
Yeah.
For the most part, yeah.
Oh,
So it's like, if they bottom, they still got to do better than the previous ones.
Yeah.
At least the twins will be the same race.
mhm.
That shit was fucking stupid. Like, how was Michael B. Jordan playing Johnny Storm?
I mean, I think that's just them trying to do the whole diversity thing. It's not
Yeah,
necessary.
it
I
doesn't
know,
work.
but don't do that.
Like, don't do that.
See,
I'm glad we all on the same page with that. Sometimes, look, diversity. Hey,
It's cool
Man,
sometimes,
but
but it's
like
it's cool
I'm
sometimes.
going to come from a very real spot.
hey man, we finna be cool. Bro.
We
They finna make
need
us
all
cool
the
on
roles
internet.
we can get.
You said they finna what?
They finna coon the fuck out of us on the internet. We were like, oh hell no.
No.
Act like Peep Game.
We
need
need
all the roles we can get.
Yeah.
When we start taking theirs,
why
is it wrong for them to take ours?
Right.
Right.
You never want to give somebody a good reason to do something wrong.
But the thing is,
Stop putting us in those roles.
Thank you. That's what I'm
Because
saying.
it's gonna be just fine for them to be in our role.
I'm gonna be honest. There ain't
That's
reason
what
why
I'm saying. Create
I see.
different roles.
I see what you want. Just like don't sit up there.
Like
and put us in
create different roles. Now,
don't put
what
us
I
in the
would
vice
like to
grip.
see is
I get you.
We
now
already it's only like 3 black people at a time.
right. They only give us
So
3.
what happened with them 3 can't get to work no more?
It's a fact. You're right. You're right. No, I'm a rock with that one. So with that being said, who's looking forward to the new Spawn? They said they're supposed to be a new Spawn.
I kind of forgot about that.
I ain't heard too much about it, but I was actually charged when I heard that it was coming.
The only thing that I really heard about it was that this one is supposed to be like super dark. You know what I'm saying? So, and I want to see. And I just
I'm good. I'm gonna stop right here because I have sort of an issue. How much more dark can you get?
Exactly.
It already stars.
Exactly. It
and he
started
became a
dark.
demon. It's already there. So how much more darker can we honestly get?
yes.
That's the question, man.
You agree?
It was already dark as hell.
With that anime Mortal Kombat movie last time? Like Scorpion's Revenge?
Maybe so. I don't know. I don't know if it's
Like,
supposed to be animated. I think it's supposed to be
we
live action.
we talked about this like essentially by making Scorpion the
It's supposed to be live action. What, live action Spawn? Well, it's not the first one, sir. But yeah,
we sort of talked about this by making Scorpion the main character in that, because essentially the story was the first Mortal Kombat from Scorpion's POV.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I saw it. And you talking about the animated joint, right?
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah.
And it's like the only reason to do that was sort of make it more edgy. But Mortal Kombat's already a franchise that lets you rip someone's spine out their back. How much more edgy can I?
And they want to send you to hell. That's how.
I mean, even when you start at the story,
How much it did?
like we ain't gotta get to the fatalities yet.
Okay, see,
When you
with
open
stuff
the
like
book, we lost 9 out of 10 of the tournament.
We
started. This is it.
Pretty much. Yeah, it was pretty much on the edge of
It's
it.
edgier we try to get.
And I sort of have the same thing with trying to make Spawn darker. Like, how much more dark is necessary?
I mean, the nigga already sold his soul to the devil and told the devil no.
That's what I'm saying. How much darker can you get? Now you fishing
This leads into my
because the story will already leads that it already leads itself down a dark ass path anyway. So now you're just trying to throw extra. Now you're just trying to get shock value. Now you're not trying to really tell a story.
Yep.
It's shock value.
But
Like,
And this is sort of my specific problem. A lot of things trying to make everything dark.
if they are going for shock value, like, and I'm pretty sure we can speak for much of our generation, like, we mostly jaded anyway. Like, how much shocking do you want it to be? We saw this shit already. We already know.
How much shocking can it even be now, knowing that we've all okay? And I look at it, 90s, from the 90s to the mid thousands, we've seen some shit.
Pretty much. That's why it's not really necessarily all that shocking anymore.
Before it gets,
How do I put this?
how much can you see before it gets unnecessary?
I know how to say it.
And
I think I gotta say this shit.
Say it.
Dave Chappelle. Y'all watching the Netflix joints?
Yeah.
I know exactly where you're going.
When you talk about the Care Bear,
yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's shit. That this is that. You know what I'm saying? Just take a moment and think about like the motherfucking television theme music.
Mm-hmm.
70s, it was smooth. We could just do all this shit. The 80s, we were gonna fucking make it. It's gonna be okay. We'll be all right after all.
Yeah.
By the 90s, you had these low melodic, everything is all drama. Shows don't even have theme songs now.
No.
Oh, they really
We
don't.
ran through it all.
Listen,
They can even give you the music to be
crazy that
interested
you
in shit. Just please fucking watch something new.
listen. I've been singing.
How much darker where else can we go?
Look, for the last 4 months, I mean, literally 4 months strong. Cuz no, for the last 4 months, I've been singing. Friend, travel down the road and back again. The fucking Golden Girls for the last 4 months,
It's
consistently.
Hey, look. That song slap.
it does.
But this morning,
I'll be shooting motherfuckers in the head. Like, look,
this morning I was thinking about the
that's on the Borderlands playlist. That WKRP Cincinnati.
Yeah, we were singing that shit too.
Hey, man, that right there, that was a song of a man. That
A
just
song
had to
of a
find
man's.
himself. He was just trying to find himself again. That's all.
That's it, man.
He was just trying
Got
to
it,
find
got
himself.
Okay, that weed for that.
Three's Company.
Three's Company.
They was talking about turning up.
Dr.
Talking about a threesome.
That was about a threesome.
Hey, you know
Look,
what?
we did. Look, I was just telling cuz, look, we was talking
Yeah,
about
that's my
that.
joint.
We need to do a playlist of all the best TV theme songs.
That is my
I want to take this time out to shout out Ninth Wonder because he actually did that shit. Like if you follow Ninth Wonder on Instagram, check his lives every now and again.
Yeah.
One night he sat up there and pit theme song against theme song, and he went on for a couple of hours. I was sitting on my desk with my headphones on. I'm like, yo, this shit is wild.
Yeah.
You say Ninth Wonder?
Yep, Ninth Wonder did that.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna start that.
I don't know.
That's
if
That's
he-
great follow.
Yeah, but normally
I'm telling you.
he dope with
Him,
Him, I pay attention to his page, Pete Rock,
There's a few DJs.
because it's like even more than just music. Rock be dropping science and they be dropping gems.
Facts.
It's just about life and stuff, know what I mean?
Or where else were we going? What was we just talking about? We was talking about Mortal Kombat.
I don't know, but
It
shout
was
out to the
wait,
Golden Girls though,
look,
Betty
Look,
White.
actually, I was going.
I just used that movie as an example.
What movie?
What the
You
movie
think about the
Mortal
Kombat.
Kombat movie?
But I was gonna say that actually brought up something I was actually gonna talk about though.
What's up?
It was like if y'all had a what is like one thing,
no
no matter how big or small, it is out of a movie that like really like rubs you the wrong way.
Like I'm
Like
talking about,
like it could be something that's
as big as
big as the fucking movie existed itself.
Gotcha.
God's Egypt.
Or
Something as small as you can see the zipper on the monster.
Hey, hold on. Did somebody just say God Egypt?
Say
Yeah.
something.
Okay,
Yeah.
listen. I felt so disrespected by that movie.
pretty sure every black person did.
That's why I
I
said
saw
that.
not one black man or woman in that whole damn movie.
Well, they were.
No, yeah, you did. They were the villain.
They were the villain.
All right.
Okay, that's my whole point.
Yeah.
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 Sting
Sting a little more, don't it? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, and I forgot that part. But none of the main. You look across the sea of people, Caucasian, maybe an Asian or a dark-skinned Mexican, Caucasian. What the fuck? But it's the gods of Egypt, though.
That's right. They titled it as such for a reason. So yeah. Keep that in mind.
Whitewash again. That's some whitewash type shit. If I never heard of it.
Which goes back to my point about let's not keep casting us in their role. Because they already do us dirty.
Right. Give us our own roles on. That's why one of the reasons why Black Panther was such a big movie because
It was finally something for us on that major
yeah.
that level. You know
Now
what I'm saying?
I bet you they don't do. Listen, now we for us we know everybody that's on this right now we know, and probably the people that's watching right now they know. When are we going to get the Black Green Lantern movie?
Yeah.
I'm not holding my breath, but
All I'm saying is Michael John White, he said he would be down to play.
Listen, I swear to God, that's the only person I can think I can see playing it.
Off that alone, look, let's get that happening.
That's the only person I can see playing it.
It could be.
Let's get Nathan Jones to play Kilowog.
It's not just Michael J. White. I honestly say Idris Elba could probably do it. I think so.
Okay, I can see that. So I can see Idris Elba playing.
I can see that one too. He said Idris Elba.
Okay,
I can see that too.
I can see that. I can see that.
Idris, honestly, I could see Idris more. Like if you look at his build in the comics and stuff,
exactly.
I can see like build and stuff. Idris more.
He's a leaner dude.
Yeah, you know what? Because Mike,
he on screen.
Right. He's slimmer. He's a little bit. Yeah. I see Idris playing it more than Michael J. White, but I would not be mad.
But
Michael J.
like
White played
on screen performance, Michael J. White.
What about have that shit fast built though? Michael J. White is a huge motherfucker.
That's what I was saying. Like that's what I'm saying. On
He's a
screen,
huge motherfucker.
like visually, I give it to Idris Elba. The performance, though,
yeah,
Michael J.
I'd
White.
say Michael John White, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Like when you see the type of character Jon Stewart was,
he's old punch you in the face.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Punch you in the face.
Michael John White.
Okay.
You see how he looked.
But the on screen performance, but I get what you're saying. The on screen, I can see Idris playing that too. So that's why I say either way, I wouldn't be mad. Either way.
Right. Then some of the movies, like I forgot what that movie was. Idris was like some alien guardian of this power.
Yeah, I
can't
can't
name
remember
of it or something.
Oh,
But he show you he can get physical in the roles though.
I know what you're talking about.
I know what
you're talking about.
I can't think of the name of it.
Ragnarok?
No, I think you're talking about. I think you're talking about Dark Tower.
No, I think that's the name. I think that's the name.
Tower. That's what it was. Hey, that shit was dope.
Hey, like you know, he show you he can pull some of that stuff off. Don't get me wrong. So if they went with it, it ain't gonna be a loss if they went with Idris.
That's what I'm saying. Either way, I can go with it. Either
way, right?
I'm happy with it. I'll be like, okay, all right, it's okay, I'll be. But I know the physical shit. He go lay that shit gonna be live.
Because like Jon Stewart, he ain't making all them trains and stuff with the rings and stuff.
Yeah, right. He was more.
He got in there.
Your ass, like, yeah.
So it's like for that, I'd like to see Michael John White.
No.
Thank you. Yeah.
For that same reason that people like Christopher Reeves and right that movie aside, Brandon Routh.
Mm-hmm.
Like they look like Superman. Idris Elba got that Jon Stewart type of feel.
Right.
That vibe, yeah, he got that
So
vibe.
it wouldn't be bad if they went that route either.
No, that's what I say. Either one of them two. If it's anybody else outside of them two, I'm gonna be pissed.
So yeah, but I lean I think more so my the appearance. I'm leaning more so toward the appearance. I think Michael J. White would definitely capture the persona very well, honestly. Like just pretty much just what you're saying. There's just a certain gruffness, a certain aggressiveness that John has that I think Michael J. White would be able to capture better. But looking at him visually, he's a more mature. You can tell he's aged a little bit, and I
Right.
think
So that's
Idris.
Idris Elba.
Right. So
Right.
Exactly.
so yeah, but
So if they now look now if they
It
came
really comes down to
together,
how they do the fights to me.
that's what I'm saying. Because see, they could limit themselves. They
mhm,
could go. They could maximize their potential and do less CG shit
mhm,
with Michael Jai White.
probably right.
With Idris Elba, is a chance that might be more CG dependent,
Mhm.
which might not be bad because Michael
Right.
because
Like if they do it
can do
right,
some
then
shit
they do it
too.
right.
Okay,
Right.
so here's my question. Has anyone seen the Fast and the Furious spinoff? Shaw and Hobbs, I think it's called.
Hobbs and Shaw. Hey, Idris Elba wasn't bad in that, man.
So like, cause like that's the closest like to
Oh,
me.
that okay. That was the one he was in. I did see that.
So now I didn't see it, so I'm gonna ask, how did he fare in that movie?
He wasn't
It
he
wasn't too
wasn't
bad in
bad
the
in it,
movie.
man.
Because it was to my, because like from what I learned, he was like, yeah, the black dude, he in the super suit, he pretty much he was probably, for the most part getting busy. Correct.
Yeah, he was getting busy.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you think just based off of that, do you think that that would that make him seem better suited again to play a Green Lantern?
See, this is the thing though. Was that even really him in when they was doing that shit?
I don't know. I
See,
never
the
seen it.
thing what it is with it being Michael Jai White, you will see because okay, remember like when they do say CG shit or stuntman shit, because some shit a motherfucker just can't do.
Mm-hmm.
They'll do more cutaways
Mm-hmm.
or to where they have it to where you can't really see their face right on or it be side views. Michael Jai White, you know you go get face to face, he go kick your ass.
Right.
Cause that's him kicking your ass.
Exactly.
Now we need to know, we need to really make that decision. We gotta find out how much did Idris Elba actually do in in that role
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
to really
I'm
decipher that.
You know what?
I'm almost of the
I'm
opinion
almost
where it's like
like
as long as they
as
do
long as they do
what helps
what
that
helps that
that person. So like if
so
they
like if
did
they
go with
Right.
did
the
go with the
Idris Elba route, if they
if they
did the
did
CGI,
CGI,
don't let it
don't
still
let it
look like
still look like
1994.
1994. Right.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
don't overkill it. Don't overkill it, man.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm
You know what
saying?
I'm saying?
It's
It's
like if
like
you're
if you're
gonna
gonna
do it
do it
right.
right.
Okay.
If you
If
go
you
to
go to
Michael Jai White route and stuff,
stuff,
don't
don't
overdo like the special effects and stuff
Right.
like
Don't
how
overly
you
do
got
the
there.
fight scenes neither. Add some CG shit too.
Right.
right. Yeah. You
I'm
know what I'm
saying
saying?
like it's
Like
still a
still a
Green
Green
Lantern
Lantern
film.
film. Don't forget he got that power.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Like
You
that I'm
know what I'm
saying?
saying?
Like it
It's
just
just
whichever one you
when you
do it right.
Right. Because like okay, like you say for example, they do go the Michael Jai Wright role. Okay, cool. Don't let it be all heavy just fighting. Okay, let him kick
right.
your
Right.
ass and finish with some with the ring.
Like he's
Like
still
he's
wearing
still
it.
wearing it.
Right.
Right.
He
You know what I'm
You know
still
what I'm
got
saying?
the ring. He could just kick your ass though. And when if it's with the Idris Elba part, don't be so heavy ring dominant. Neither.
I mean, I don't think that's something we necessarily got to worry about. I'm pretty sure, like, if that becomes a thing, um, I would hope that they would follow the comic and the cartoons to the letter, and just for the most part make them as balanced as necessary. I would hope again. I would hope so. But again, like I don't know. It's like I would me myself. I'm more partial to Idris Elba because of his appearance. So and I think
I think he'll play it better.
so.
But I
Like
wouldn't be opposed to Michael Jai White.
Right.
no.
Now I'm gonna tell you who. I'm gonna
It
tell
seems
you
like mine.
who get it. If they give this role to somebody, I'm gonna be pissed.
Cool.
Michael B. Jordan.
He, I'm good.
I'm not a Michael B. Jordan fan at all.
I don't got nothing against Michael B. Jordan, but at the same time, he damn sure ain't no
I
Green
don't
Lantern.
see it.
Um,
He ain't. That's what I'm saying. He ain't no Green Lantern.
That's probably who it most go to, or Idris Elba.
say that again.
It better listen.
At the end of the day, I think it'll honestly be a toss-up between Michael B. Jordan and Idris Elba.
It just makes sense that way.
That's what I'm saying. But they would be. But see,
Too young for the role person.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what I'm saying. He's too young for the role.
He is, but I
It
know
don't fit him. It don't fit him.
it don't. But honestly, no, a lot of times that don't matter. What matters is he's popular.
it is.
But
Like
see,
they,
and that's the
like
problem.
they said,
That's
he's just that it
but
dude.
see, right. But see, that's part of the problem right now. They take away the integrity of movies and roles.
They really are,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna tell you honestly. I know we jumped off topic a bit, but it's a movie coming out, and they really made me mad with this one. Are you
What?
aware they're making a movie based on Uncharted?
Oh yeah.
Okay, now, cause I don't know if y'all how much y'all play Uncharted, but me
I ain't know
myself,
nothing about that.
I'm
Like that's my shit.
We played.
that's your shit.
That's
That's
my
my
shit.
Oh no, I played
Uncharted
Uncharted.
is that shit.
Okay,
I played
so
Uncharted. I played all of them.
so here's where
I just
I'm
didn't know
mad.
about the movie.
Yeah, so here's
You
where
know,
I'm mad.
I'm mad that Brett Dalton is not
Yeah, that
is not
that
who?
should be fucking Nathan Drake,
Who?
Brett Dalton.
Who is that?
Agent Grant Ward from Agent of Shield.
I gotta see him again.
Look him up.
Look at him. Look him up and look at him.
What's his name? You said
Brett Dalton.
Brett Dalton.
Yeah.
Right. Look him up and tell me that's not Nathan Drake. And outside of the role he played,
Now, outside of just looking at him, look at his character on Shield.
not so much Shield.
Oh,
Wait, I'm not.
See,
I really don't think that's
it's certain episodes.
Oh, okay.
So
I was saying, look like
I can
I think him himself.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, look up some of the stuff where he was messing with, like Joe Quesada and stuff.
Look up stuff like that.
so like I don't
Him
agree.
himself.
I don't agree with them using Tom Holland.
I
as
do not.
Nathan Drake. That's whack. What
I
further?
don't, but we can stop for because I think that was supposed to be him in like a flashback younger. I think it is supposed to be a different dude. Nathan Drake.
It better be because they're talking about they sitting up there. They trying to make it seem like they want to use Mark Wahlberg as Sully. Like, are you on drugs?
If you don't fucking
Fucking Reynolds, why this nigga still breathing?
My thing was, hell, Mark Wahlberg is a better Nathan Drake than he is a Sully. So stop that.
yeah,
Like, but
that is miscasting to the highest degree. If you don't just
I don't know
Another reason I was pissed.
what.
The voice actress that plays, what's her name?
Elena.
Hey, cast as Elena.
Who you talking about?
Have
The
you
Sully?
ever seen this show Haven?
Huh?
You ever seen this show Haven?
No.
It's still on Netflix. Give it a shot. The voice actor for Elena is the main character,
Hmm.
and she can play Elena.
So are y'all saying that the original voice actors could actually probably be themselves?
In this scenario, yeah. Like in the case of Elena.
For Atlanta, okay. I don't know. Man,
Like they-
You
like,
talking about the
that was
movie? You
a
talking about the
fake
Uncharted
character.
movie, right?
No, that wasn't her face.
yeah,
That wasn't
Uncharted.
her face?
No. She just looked.
So she just happened to look like that.
that. Yes,
So that was just complete happenstance.
yes.
Okay, so did you hear that?
What did you say?
Just by sheer happenstance, she looks like the. When you look up Emma Rose,
You said who?
Emma Rose,
Emma Rose.
or was it Emily Rose?
Emily Rose, I can't remember.
She got the same name as the horror film. It's the haunting of it's either Emily or Emma Rose.
I don't know. And this young lady is who again?
She's Elena on Uncharted.
Uncharted.
She's the voice actress.
Emma Rose. Huh. Okay.
Now, Lewis just said that it was complete by sheer happenstance that
they look alike.
they look alike.
Sorry.
That was not her face that they said.
So let's see. I want to make sure I got this correct. So yeah, Tom Holland as Nathan Drake.
And who is supposed to be the
Sully, the older
Yeah.
dude, Mark Wahlberg.
Yep.
Mm,
Yep.
No,
Yep.
No.
I'm not with it.
Why
nah.
is that not Burt Reynolds?
Thank you.
No. Now here's what I'm
Look, for the same reason that the motherfucker that played the police dude on Black Dynamite has never been a Commissioner Gordon.
Man,
No.
that makes no sense.
No. Here's where I'm gonna mess you up some more. So, are we familiar with Bryan Cranston?
What do you say, Greg?
Bryan Cranston. Are we familiar with Bryan Cranston?
Yeah.
Bryan Cranston, that's the dude.
And from Malcolm in the Middle, Walter White.
Breaking Bad.
Okay.
First from Malcolm in the Middle.
Then
Malcolm in the Middle.
Watley.
Now, hear me out. He's going to be in the movie. I think
As
he
who?
can be a Sully as well. Why not?
I can see him as
Probably
that.
could, but knowing that Burt Reynolds exists, how did you not
Exactly.
how did you
See,
not
and I'm with you, bro. I with knowing that Burt Reynolds is still alive,
it's still walking.
It's still walking.
still walking, I'll put Burt on that off top. It's
Like,
not even.
I mean, that role was made for Burt Reynolds.
Either way it go,
Yeah.
I think they I don't think they did a great this casting.
No.
I'm not gonna say.
No.
And see, and this is one of my problems that I'm having. When they trying to do movies based off video games,
Don't.
they always drop the ball.
Normally, I mean, what?
Assassin's
Well,
Creed-
let me can I say I've actually liked it today.
Trash.
Sonic,
I don't trust
Sonic.
what.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute.
I like Sonic.
Let me see.
I like Sonic. I can't say Sonic is bad because Jim Carrey is Dr. Robotnik. I see that.
Who else were you gonna get?
Man,
Thanks.
for real.
And that pop rocking man, like that pop.
Dude just being there, that was like some real ass shit. You know, Disturber man
That's
can
what
do
I'm
like that.
saying. That's what I'm saying. On that one, so I can't, you know what I mean? That's one.
No, I'm trying to
Okay.
name off the movies, the video game movies that I like.
We like Sonic. It's not a lot of video game movies we like.
No, I like that.
First Mortal
Assassin's
Kombat.
Creed movie, trash.
So I got two.
So I got
What do you say, Dwight?
Assassin's Creed movie, trash.
Oh,
I
you're talking about, I know the one that
I
IGN
don't
made.
read
I know
do
what you're
Assassin's
talking
Creed like that, so I can't judge.
about. I don't really count that one.
I did not like that movie.
I didn't watch it.
I did
didn't
not
count
like
that.
it.
However, if we
But-
they dudes that made the Street Fighter Assassin's Fist joint, they didn't do too bad. I thought that was pretty solid.
Good. That was I see that was good.
I haven't seen that.
It's,
Them
it was
Yeah, I know.
Street Fighter Assassin's Fist. It was I guess you could. Is it safe to say that it was fan made?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah,
fan
we
made.
know some of the guys. Yeah.
Right. So, because it was a fan made production, I know it was on YouTube for a while. I forgot what streaming service it was on for a minute too, but it for the most part it shows Ryu and Ken's training. It shows how Akuma comes to be as well. Honestly, but it was pretty good.
Machina.
They
They hosted. They picked it
I've
up.
never heard of that.
It was pretty good. What else?
Oh, yeah,
What-
Assassin's Creed was good.
What else? Fucking like we said, Mortal Kombat. That was a good one. The original Mortal Kombat one.
The first one?
Yes, the first one. The second one was Buns. And
Yeah,
honestly,
the second one was Bun.
honestly,
Straight up
they
dumb.
would. But the one that I know they was posting them on YouTube for a while. Remember when Michael?
They was
Jordan-
supposed to be making a new one.
They are making it, but like there was one that was like how long ago? Like maybe even 10 years ago, possibly.
Somewhere around there.
It's old, but and they was putting them on YouTube.
I seen it.
those were solid. I couldn't front. Those were pretty good.
Look, Michael J. White's supposed to play Jax.
Exactly. I wasn't mad at that. It made sense to me.
Oh no, that's perfect. That's how you go there.
Oh, yeah.
I take that route all day long.
And maybe it was because of the budget they had. Is that Melina looks like Katana? She's supposed to be a clone from here up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the budget they had, like, they probably couldn't pull off the mirror magic and probably didn't have access to some Asian twins.
I can let that go. But for what,
right.
But for what it was,
Annihilation, I can't.
No, that was ass.
Katana never green in that movie. So, like, you could just toss the woman that played Katana.
It's purple.
It's
Right.
purple. Right. It just.
Yeah, they was doing cost effective on that shit.
Oh, that shit was ass.
That's his butt.
We veered way off topic.
We really did.
Go back to the actual thing. Let's rewind that and go back.
I know, but
the question was, what is a pet peeve?
Like little movie mechanics that get on your nerves.
Like anything. It could be anything from mechanics to the movie itself, the story. I got one lined up. So what?
I don't like how in rom-coms that there's always that there's always that one specific moment that drives the couple apart and they get
yes. Oh God, yes. I hate that.
I think it's like drastically overused. I was like, okay, I know. Here comes that moment in which they're gonna hate each other for about the next 15 to 20 minutes, and it's just corny. Like, knock it off.
This gave me two things that I have. Okay, I have actually two things that annoy me.
Go ahead.
So, it's sort of similar to your rom-com bit, but it's different. I hated it.
Of the friendship circle?
No, that's three things, but we don't have time for all that. So I would just stick to the two. I hate it when sequels, when like something has a sequel, or like Joe skips, and couple that fit like them in the entire or the first movie broken up.
Slow up. Say that again because you broke up a little.
Exactly.
What?
You just say that again because you was breaking up.
Okay, so the first thing I hate is like, say you have a sequel to a movie or like the show's next season. It doesn't matter because it happens. The couple that you spend all this time waiting to get together, by the next time you see them, they're now broken up.
Oh, like in National Treasure. I don't know if you've ever seen
Yeah.
No,
because in the second film, he got with Shorty.
Yeah.
Then the second film.
Okay. I see what you. Okay, it shows no.
Yeah, like they get together.
Dynamics in the middle on how that shit happens.
So it kind of nullifies that major plot point of the first thing.
Even when they do show it, it still doesn't really work.
Okay, I get what you're saying. So what you're saying is like at least have a flashback. Don't just drop us off in the middle of some shit that doesn't happen already.
And also don't drop us off while the relationship is on the rock too, because that's also annoying.
I see what you
mean. Okay.
It's like we just spent an hour and a half getting them together.
Like the next time I want to see them, I want to see them married with 5 kids. That's what I want to see.
Okay.
Like if they married on the rocks, I want some real life ass problems. I don't want no he doesn't love me anymore and shit. I want that nigga to have like that 5 o'clock fucking shadow. He's staring at like 3 fucking debt invoices. And shit, he got 2 teenage daughters yelling in his ear and shit. Son in college about to drop out. I want some real life shit to tear them apart.
Real life problems, right. Yeah, don't give me that marriage on the ride shit.
Like
yeah, I hate that in movies.
National Treasure did it. Fucking what was that?
A lot of movies done it.
Storm Days did it.
Harold and Kumar Save Christmas happened there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I
And
got
this
you.
nigga rode a cheetah.
And now for some reason they're cut that shit out. But the other thing that I actually thought, this is movie specific. Y'all remember the movie Welcome Home, Roscoe
Oh
Jenkins?
man, that was. Wait, I want to see. We got the same problem. You go.
I'm
You
pretty
go
sure
first.
we do. I couldn't even really enjoy this legit funny movie because of it. It's like somehow everything was Martin's fault in that movie.
Man,
Like the entire family, except for the mother, treated this man like shit. Like if Marty was wrong for leaving, but it's like this family is fucking horrible to him.
Oh, I know. I think I know what you mean. Like
he
when
still
certain-
sent them fucking gifts and shit, and
Like
they.
he sent the pops a fucking giant flat screen TV, and his pop didn't open it.
It
He
just
like
pushed off to the side in the closet, along with all of the other shit he sent them,
Yeah.
I know what you mean. When
and
they,
he didn't reach out enough.
they make it seem like he's like extra problematic and everything, or like certain things go on, and you always have that one moment where the family stops and look at them like it was their fault. I'm like, no, I don't dig this shit either. That's just why.
Right.
So this family, except for the mother, was completely
Right.
horrible to him. Right. So he fucking bounced the moment he could, and he's wrong.
You know what's fucked up? You know the only problem with this? The nigga got paid. If this was a story of a broke motherfucker, he was that nigga in your family that don't come around no more. And when you get grown, you understand why.
Pretty much. Fact.
This nigga got money, so it's his fault.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a lot of little mechanics like that. Give me a moment. I know I can think of another one. Not now. Whatever. But yeah,
That was the first one, but Greg they so maybe of
I gotta think of another one because you had mine.
okay.
Like,
Oh wait, you didn't, Frank. You didn't give one. Okay, go ahead.
right.
it
was gonna be that one. Fuck.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure there's a butt ton of other ones out there too.
There's a lot.
Fuck.
You know what? Let me see. It's a lot of stuff I hate.
All you gotta do is stop. Think of those little, cheesy, for the most part, predictable as the joints with the predictable.
The last time we was on, like when Greg asked what's something that annoys us for gaming, and like there's so much
Right.
that will stop.
Okay. It's not so much movie per se. I'm just sick of this inoffensive black kid shit.
Oh God.
Black kid.
Okay.
You've seen this kid.
You've seen him.
Mm.
He's typically tall.
Like tall, lanky.
Like he's tall and lanky. Got curly hair.
Oh, the safe black guy.
Right.
Right. Or sometimes
Right. It might be a little faded a little bit sometimes and shit.
Mm.
Wears glasses
The safe black guy.
and can pop
Bruno.
lock.
Bruno Mars.
He said Bruno Mars.
Sometimes he pop lock. He doesn't have to.
No, he don't really have to, but it's been a nice little trip these past 3 years where he has. And it's like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. We wasn't getting shot by cops as much when everybody feared us. You just assumed we was gonna rob them.
Yeah.
You would accept that better?
Hey, I'll take somebody clutching their purse and we both making it home safe.
You know what? I do got another little movie mechanic that I've always hated. It's the miscommunication that, all it did was only thing it needed was just a few extra seconds of explanation, and you wouldn't even waste my $10 to get into the show. Like, have you ever? I know, of course you have. Like, you'll see a dude talking to somebody else, he'll say a thing. He'll say something that like sound remotely offensive about another person. That other person comes in behind him and hears what was said, takes offense, and then it was like, "Oh, how could you? I thought we were friends." Stop that because you ain't even hear everything. It's just that I hate when things are just taken out of context, and then that's a whole
You
plot.
already broke it. Get up there.
I hate when things are taken out of context and that's made a plot point. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Never
Yep.
liked it. I never liked that. That's always whack. It's corny. Fuck out of here.
See,
So
you know what? That's something that I have dropping.
what's
You
up?
coming in on the back ass end of some shit.
Right. And then react to that.
That what- Yeah, like come on, man. You ain't hear none of this shit that I said before. First off, why you being so motherfucking nosy in the first place?
Right.
Man,
I take that shit personal. I take it personal.
Understood. And I can understand why you would off the strength of you like, come on, you don't think more of me. You
Right.
think that less
Really?
For real. You don't think
man.
you ain't hear the subtext of what I
no, they came in on the
No.
complete.
right. You come in on the back ass end, so now this is all you think about. No, bruh. Come on, man. Look, ask me what I said before that. That was just the base point of the conversation. Ask me what the
Hey, you
prefix
know what?
was.
I got something real as hell.
Go ahead.
What?
It's not about
It's not
movies,
about.
though. It's about the
It's
fans.
about the fact.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
Sometimes I need fans to not
Sometimes I
have an
need.
opinion
Man, yeah.
Go ahead.
because
Because
critics too.
critics too, like everyone. That's
Right.
right.
Case in point,
Case in
like
point.
movies like let's say like Half Baked,
Mm-hmm.
How High,
How
Mm-hmm.
stuff like
stuff
that.
like
I'm trying to see where you going with this now.
If you say it's not funny or whatever because they're doing too many like weed jokes, I'm like the whole movie's about weed. What did you expect?
Right.
I
You're
thought
being
you.
overly critical.
I think you was.
Exactly.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
You're overly critical about something that you really technically don't have no knowledge of.
It ain't honestly. I don't think it's more so that it's just motherfuckers expecting more of a certain thing. It's like
Right.
it's like
Exactly.
it's like you
Okay, look, okay.
the surface when everything just when it's honestly just it's really superficial. It's like
That's like, look,
it was
it's
dumb.
like,
It's like honestly, a perfect example, Pootie Tang.
Okay.
classic,
Pootie Tang is hilarious, but the thing is, people
hilarious.
but it's like it's funny because it doesn't make sense. That's exactly why it's hilarious.
Yeah.
You're,
Yeah.
but then you got people that look for the punchline, that's looking for the setup. No, it's right there in your face, and that's exactly
It's
why.
right there.
Like
You
Straight
trying to
back.
get, you trying to put a, right, you trying to put an algebraic equation together when it's fucking 1+1.
1+1, easily.
Man.
That's
1+1.
That's like, okay,
It's just
look,
like that's something that it annoys me to no end.
Mm-hmm.
like it's straightforward comedy. Like, what the hell? The joke is right here. The joke, you trying to look within the joke and trying to make some type of word problem. This shit don't need to be that. Comedy is not that damn. It don't have to be that damn. That damn. It's very simplistic when it
And
needs.
it's like
It's not
I
complex.
see this shit
But it
in
is.
all
like
my fucking time.
I see this shit in like fucking anime.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucking fans and shit be talking about how like there's not a lot of character progression and story depth and stuff like Naruto and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they forget it's shonen, teenage boy. This is for kids. Your grown Dr. T beard ass is not the target audience. Watch the grown up shit.
Look, and this is the other. It's the flip side. Now watch this one. I got an example. This is the flip side. Now that's like some high school musical fucking miscongeniality shit, which I've never seen either one. But then I say,
Yeah, I've watched
where's
this.
the where's the diversity at? Where's the this? And why is it so this? This is what the fuck it is. This is what it's meant to be.
Yeah.
This is the this is the scenario of this shit. So diversity, do you really see some niggas doing some shit like this? Then you would have a problem because you got niggas in here doing this old corny shit.
Yep.
Honestly, I didn't even ever think about that part. It's like niggas ain't doing that shit. The fuck out of here. Like,
I don't want to see nobody doing that shit.
because I can attest from high school, Frank.
Let me be honest. You want to see your motherfucking homie Peanut doing this shit?
Well, no,
Right.
we weren't. We didn't have a full-on dance-off before the big.
Hell no.
I'm sorry.
In the middle of a basketball game. I only know that. I never seen it. I only know it because of the previews. But I'm saying that's the type of shit they do. In the middle of a conversation, they bust out in the song and dance. We don't do that shit.
Nah.
How many niggas did you see in West Side Story?
That's true. It's a fact. Which yeah, you're right. You got it, Chief. Nah, I was cool on that shit anyway. But whatever.
Thank you. I didn't want.
Hey, look, we all came from the struggle. Niggas wasn't doing this. We had time for this.
We had time for this.
Good.
You had time for this. Get the fuck home.
Not sure about
You wasn't doing all that.
Not quite sure, but I have plenty of time to approach the beef with both hands snapping. I need you to get yo.
And listen, all in sequence.
He snapped something else. Like, look,
this nigga.
Hey, niggas start snapping right like, hey, bro, what the fuck is you doing, dog?
That nigga said he want to fight you. Where you at? You walk all the way down.
Hey, you want to know something real messed up? You want to know a real fear you never knew you had?
What?
Somebody walking up to you doing this. You don't know what the fuck is on their mind.
Right.
Walking up to me like a musical villain and shit. Hey, look, you gotta go to the store later. Look, I'm telling you, I'm.
Hey, you ready for everybody on the block looking at the lowest shit? Like you ready for all of that shit?
Oh man,
like you ready? Like man, just him. That's him right there. That's him right there. Man, fuck that, man. I'm finna go up on that nigga right now.
Step up to you and some
snaps, nigga. Snaps. Like what?
Right.
Snaps, nigga.
Snaps. Like what? Snaps.
And you see this walking up to you.
Walking up to you.
You put in this weird position because you know you're not gonna take that L.
There's a group of dudes.
You're not gonna be the nigga that lost somebody doing this.
You see
but also, you're a part of you is wondering what made this nigga confident enough to come walking up to me doing this shit.
Man, it's a group of dudes in skinny jeans and members only jackets. What are you gonna do? You respect the
this is a concern you never knew you had.
No, I you know what? What would more so be concerned of the people that around them that may chime in, like, oh nah, brother, we not doing that. Nah.
Like, look, and they just start snapping with you.
And at first,
I'm gonna tell you right now,
nobody's doing anything, but then out of nowhere, they just.
No.
Look, I'm gonna tell y'all.
Listen,
that shit wasn't acceptable in West Side Story.
I don't know.
You know how you knew it wasn't acceptable in West Side Story? After people was doing this, then they up weights.
Right.
Yeah.
You know enough of this shit.
Somebody had to go.
Right.
Like somebody gotta die. Look, you come on me with jazz hands and shit. Some
gotta go there.
Hey, man, first off, you don't snap at a man. You snap at a man. Them knives out there, somebody had to go.
It's a couple things you don't do to a man. You don't slap another man, and you don't walk up snapping fingers and shit.
Right.
Shout out to Charlie Murphy. Charlie Murphy.
All right.
You slap another nigga, you get shot. Nigga, shit, it's a duel after that.
Somebody got to go.
Somebody got to die. Somebody go tonight, nigga. This nigga, that nigga Horatio just walked up to me snapping this shit. So yeah, nigga, I pulled that thing out, nigga. I just said, go pop. Niggas don't be snapping up on me.
Honestly, now when I think about it, that's the only proper response. You come in my direction, snapping, I have to pull out a glove to slap you.
A group of niggas though,
That's the
not just
proper
one.
response.
A group of niggas. You got about 3 or 4 in sync motherfuckers in
The
in
motherfucker.
Hey,
in
wait, hold on.
in
Because do
medical
y'all
jacket.
realize the amount of focus they gotta go into hating this one person that much that y'all have to rehearse snaps?
Think the listen, the hatred for this motherfucker. You got a choreographed hate dance.
Hate dance.
A choreographed hate dance.
That like 3 other people agreed to.
Yes, they like, oh man, I agree, man. Fuck Dave. Fuck Dave. We don't like Dave at all. Dave can kiss our ass.
I rehearsed the step.
What? We rehearsed.
Like this shit is, in order to get this shit on beat.
We gotta rehearse for this fight tomorrow, man. Rehearse.
Rehearse.
Hey, listen
I'm
though.
gonna go with truck on.
Funny shit. Hey, listen. Now I picture this right. Now look, it's depending on the area because this got to be a weird ass area to where niggas be at. So you might have that one black dude, and the nigga be like, "Oh, nigga, I'm ready for the fight, nigga. Fuck Dave. I don't like that nigga neither." He say, "Man, we got to go rehearse for the fight. Rehearse for the fight.
Fight.
What you mean rehearse?
Okay,
listen.
work it out.
Dave knows some shit.
Because I was going to trap on.
Like, we rehearse.
So, I just learned that there's a Candyland TV show. Anybody know about that?
What?
Ah.
You heard me loud and clear. There's a whole Candyland TV show. I don't even know what the hell this shit is about. What? Anybody?
Time over here to this shit.
Wait, did you say Candyland or Candyland?
Candyland.
You heard him right.
Like you got stuck in the caramel mud, whatever, like Candyland. Yeah, like the board game, Candyland. There's a TV show. I don't even know how do you do this. So yeah, you have the floor. Go right ahead.
Is it at least a game show?
I don't know. That's what I was like. Look. I turned my TV on. My TV, like I got the little smart TV. It showed the little banner on the side that advertised Candyland, the TV show. Anybody aware?
I was not.
Okay, cool. At least it's a children's show. I have no idea.
What happened to Dwight?
I don't know.
He's the night right now.
Either his screen just dropped out, or perhaps his phone died. I have no idea at the moment.
All right now let's move on to the next thing. We'll break Dwight up to speed when he comes back.
There you go. What's what?
The reverse of it. What's something you like in like television, movie, anything? So as I say,
I feel like they did this right. It could be casting.
I got a couple things with that. One thing I've always liked, because I don't know why, like I've always been obsessed with like, so how did this person's life turn out? Don't you know how like at the end of the movies they'll give like the little
the epilogue?
Yeah, like they just give like little, they get
okay. So like American Graffiti, Cooley High.
Yeah. Because movies, because it's not that I don't believe in happily ever after, because it's a thing, but sometimes not so much. Like I want to learn like the villain, the villain, he's in prison now, he gets kicked in the sack every day for the next 2 years. All right, cool, fine, whatever. It's I just like it's.
I would like to hear that.
But it's just one of those things that helps. It's satisfying. It's like, okay, cool. That, and I don't think it gets enough shine. Like I like when the plot is it doesn't happen chronologically or in any type of sequence, a la Pulp Fiction. So and to me,
okay, like Pulp Fiction, Memento type shit.
I honestly think it adds a certain element to it that's not necessarily mysterious, but just it does okay, I can explain it more. For me, like I can sit here and speculate that the events that happen in Pulp Fiction happen anywhere between 2 days and a week at best. But the thing is, you never really know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like that. I like that happens, or that, or if anywhere during the movie a certain thing, like a certain plot point, like a certain plot hole, may be actually explained. Like okay, the big hit, right? For the most part, you thought my man got killed in the video store.
Oh,
All
right.
right,
Then you
then
just
you
come
come
running
right
out.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
They hit the flashback and show the.
I enjoy that. I enjoy
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. Stuff like that. I dig that. I can dig it. What about y'all? What you got?
Uh, you know
You know
what?
what?
One thing, Asian
Asian
level casting.
man.
Is that Asian level casting?
Okay,
Okay.
I'm
I'm
going to
going to
explain
explain
this.
this.
Why I mean Asian level.
The Asian level. What exactly you talking about?
Are you aware there was
Are you aware there was
a film, a couple,
a film?
I mean, not a film, a TV series a couple years ago based on Bruce Lee?
No.
Okay, not.
I'm coming there too.
My theory. Okay.
Hold on, let me throw him back in the joint real quick.
Oh, okay, he got you back up.
All right. So
All
are
right.
you aware that there was a Bruce Lee
So you
miniseries
No.
came out a couple years ago?
a couple years ago?
Ah, it might still be on Netflix. I don't know.
It might still be on Netflix. I don't know.
But that they got to play him was the dude that played the Bruce Lee type of guy from Silent Top.
The lead character?
No, not Steven Chow.
No, that's Steven Chow. But you saw that one guy, he was in the banana suit. He looked like Bruce Lee.
He even had the glasses and stuff.
And they cast him as Bruce.
Right.
Okay.
If you look at these characters for
okay. Hold on. Kind of want to catch the white
yeah.
up. Oh, you know
Yo,
what?
my phone started getting hot and shit, man.
It's all great.
All right.
Yeah, no, it ain't,
Right
man, because
now,
I was in the middle of a
we're
good joke, man, and that shit was funny as fuck.
Crazy do white.
Hold on. We catch you up. Go ahead and finish, Frank. We catch you up in just a second, Joe.
Oh, okay. All right. So
I'm all right.
the Ip Man films.
Right.
Now there are 4 now that are in the actual line of Donnie Yen film.
Mm-hmm.
In between those, there was a The Legend is Born.
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed to be at the early days of Ip Man, like when he started learning. If you look at the characters on there, more so than looking like young Ip Man and
no, the character white.
They look like younger versions of the actor and actress that played them. So you actually believe that it falls in line with the rest of those films.
Asian level casting. Gotcha.
Right.
It's like America gets it right sometimes.
Sometimes.
Right. They do things like they had Matt Ryan and Constantine for the series.
Okay.
Yeah, for the animated series.
No, for the live action.
Yes.
And honestly, if you've read Hellblade, who the fuck else are you supposed to cast?
I'm still mad that one was the one that got canceled somehow.
Right. But Green
But
Batman was
Green
going.
Batman was still going. But that's a different rant.
Okay.
Right.
But
Every day,
yeah,
that's a different rant.
that's a whole other beast.
Right.
But
Different rant.
basically, everyone gets it. Like, everyone gets it right. It's don't get me wrong. It's just they kind of put forth a little bit of extra effort.
You should level casting.
Yeah.
I got you. Bomb. Okay. So just to catch you up, D, what we talking about is like we just had a moment where we was talking about the things that movies get wrong. Now we're talking about what are some of the things that movies get right that it is you like. What's your thing?
Did you see the expression on my face?
Yes. It's
That's
like
a harder question.
it is like, but like, it's like, is there a specific thing that sometimes movies do? Not all movies, just maybe sometimes some movies that movies seem to get just right.
It was like, you might have looked back real quick, like, huh?
That was I enjoyed.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
a thing that we like, I enjoyed that they do.
Okay. All right. Now this might be a cliche. Well, this might be an easy choice, but I feel like this is one of the movies that I feel like that they got perfect, and it was Training Day.
Okay.
Every aspect of that movie
Mhm.
was perfect.
Okay. So you
Okay.
saying that, so not just a specific thing in Training Day, but Training.
Like, that still falls in line with the
That
question.
still works.
Right.
That works.
You said what?
No, I'm talking about you said the whole
Where's
movie
Mike?
itself, not even just one part, just the whole thing.
I feel like okay. Look, I can break it down in the sections. Okay. All right. Okay, and it's not even in no particular order. Okay, when they went to the essay's house, right? The essay
Okay.
scene when they was talking about getting your shit pushed back and all that shit.
Right.
I felt like the casting of it was right. It was great. The depiction of it was great because that is how a party or environment technically is.
Okay.
Now,
Okay. I went to it. Mexicans wasn't really like that.
I mean, depending on where you're going. Depending on where you're going, because it's a lot friendlier than that. That was okay. It falls in the lines. I'm not gonna say it was perfect, so I take that back. Okay. So Training Day actually has bad parts and good parts because I've had neighbors and they was friendly as fuck. Friendly as shit. Now the thing that was more so bad is also it was more stereotypes in them. Okay, all right, look. Oh fuck. I just got lost my whole train of thought.
He went back to something real quick.
A little bit.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it was. You peeped it. It went back to something real. Okay,
I know them looks, man.
I know them looks. Just say what you know. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that was a real moment that popped in and it just came in like, nah, remember what just happened? Okay, the one thing I hate about that movie was Dr. Dre part.
Okay.
His whole part too, every line that he had, every unspeaking line, every time the camera was on him, they could have put Exhibit in that, and it would have been better.
What movie we talking about?
Training Day.
Dre was in that movie. What part?
I just said, I'm like, I damn near forgot he was in there.
But the
Oh,
parts he was in there, it made you regret it.
he was kind of early, remember?
You kind of early, bro.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Right.
He was the cop.
Like when he said
He
that
was
I
the
had to
cop
Like when he
think.
said that I had to say.
with them bullshit ass braids.
Okay. Oh, for the
He had them Tyler Perry's before
Yeah.
Tyler Perry.
Yes, he had them Tyler Perry.
So wait. So that means Tyler Perry out here with hand me down braids.
Hand me down
Yes, nigga. Yes.
Great,
Yes. Yes.
Not a good look, but
Yes.
not a good look.
Not a good
Look,
look.
how he chewed the gum, the facial expressions.
I hope about this nigga chewing gum.
Everything.
I see what he
Listen.
means.
I thought we were supposed to be
hate
bigging
it.
up like this is
We
hate.
gotta,
Because
okay, we go with aggressive.
okay,
Like,
listen,
what
no,
do you
because
want?
I haven't done what I dislike yet. So I'm gonna do mine and then I'm gonna let everybody else
You know
go
what?
with what they like.
To be fair, he did
I
actually
hated
kicked
that.
out before.
Yeah, he did.
So
Yeah, go ahead and get
He
it off.
yeah.
he destroyed that was the part that destroyed. It was like I couldn't give it a 10 out of 10 because of that. Because of that.
I got another thing I like about movies.
So I have to think about what I like about movies because that is definitely something I hate. His role in that when they cast the wrong people for the wrong
I gotta
type
go
of
see how
part.
this nigga chew gum. I've
Listen,
never
they was
just
sitting
like
on the
gum
roof,
chewing
man.
somebody.
Listen, that motherfucker. Look, they was standing on the roof and they was talking about the shit that was finna go down,
Hey, you want to know
and
what?
that motherfucker was just like,
I don't think I've ever cared enough about an
like Dre
individual
ain't
to
it
have
ain't a
their gum
hard
chewing
bone in that
individual.
nigga body.
Hey, yo, y'all keep on. I gotta go change this load of laundry. I'll be right back. Do you think?
No doubt.
Yeah, man. It wasn't a hard bone. It ain't a hard bone in that nigga body at all. But he was chewing that motherfucker like a hard horse thigh. Like it was
He
like
said he was chewing his gum, boy.
he
Your
was
piss is the urine.
a
Sounds
yes,
feminine.
man. Look, he looked like the type of nigga that look over when you pissing in the bathroom, like
Don't even man if I had that shit. Like, what the fuck you looking at me?
what you looking at, bro? I
Yeah.
can't even
That shit disrupted
know
phone service.
one thing, bro. Look, look that shit up. I'm telling you, look that one scene up.
I'm
And
gonna have to go
listen,
back and look
it
at
made
this.
the rest of the movie was fine. That one
Because I
scene,
do not
and
remember
then when
that.
they was in the house after, and after when he punched, when Ethan Hawke punched him, and then he got back out and rushed him. That was the two worst parts of that movie. I hate it. I hate when they wrongfully cast a motherfucker for some shit that don't fit or agree with them. It's just why? Did you get it because of money? I don't understand. Like what? I don't like. Was it a
That's probably what it was. They got it out,
like?
wow. For the license.
That's
But
what
he
I'm
got it
saying.
because he's great.
Like I was like, oh, you in L.A. Right, that's what I'm saying. You in LA, you Dre, okay. All right. No, nigga, you could have did another. Look, they gave Snoop a perfect role.
Which road?
Bones was trash. Bones
Okay.
was trash. They gave Snoop. I ain't saying Snoop is a great actor. He was good in Baby Boy for the part that he was. Fuck your fart, cuz. That shit was
Hey
hilarious.
man, that's like one of my favorite scenes in that movie.
That was my. He said, "I don't want." He said, "I ain't your daddy." Fuck your fork, cuz.
Fuck your dad.
That shit was funny to me. He said, "Hold on, this nigga gonna make me go to my high voice." This motherfucker wanna. That shit was hilarious.
Hey, real talk.
They didn't get
Omar
him.
Gooding made me mad at Cuba Gooding.
Right, we're going off topic.
Listen, hey, listen.
I was gonna do it until Greg got
Omar
back.
Gooden.
He already hit his though.
Omar Gooden is. Hey, listen. I'm gonna be real with you. Omar Gooden is look, Omar is a better actor than Cuba to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he made me mad at Cuba. Cuba came up in Boys in the Hood and everything, and he was like super unbelievable.
Yes.
Omar came up from Nickelodeon Wild and Crazy Kids.
Thank you, Wild and Crazy Kids. This nigga was hosting with white people. He was darker. I think he got lighter. I don't know what happened, but Wild and Crazy Kids. Nickelodeon was Nickelodeon.
Right. And he was more believable as a hood dude than Cuba.
We got juice, strawberry soda. I'm gonna get like nigga, that shit. Hey, people don't remember what he played in. Like I think this was before Boys in the Hood. He played in this movie called Gladiator.
That was before Boys in the Hood.
I think so. He played.
I thought that was like the year after.
Lincoln.
I thought that was a year after.
Lincoln something. But they shot the movie in Chicago.
But I remember the movie.
Yeah, that movie was dope. That shit was dope.
Yeah.
But see, the thing about it is, and this is something that I recognize. Early Cuba, he's the same nigga in every role.
Yep.
It don't
I think
matter
it's about like the roles in it was called Hit List.
That shit was dope. That shit was dope.
I think because it was just a different Cuba. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And it was like I dug that role. I like that movie.
Yeah. Every other role, it was Cuba, regardless of who it was. That nigga was like, yeah. He was like, see these? This is what I got. This is what gonna get my baby about. See, I call her Black Beauty. Yeah, we gonna get her out the ghetto. Like, nigga, get the fuck out of here. You are Trey in Boys in the Hood.
Man.
What the fuck is you? I ain't never cried in front of no female. Nigga, you the same nigga in Gladiator, nigga, when you got punched in the face when the nigga was chasing you. Oh, man.
That happened.
That shit was hilarious. Yeah, Dr. Dre, look that shit up. His scenes was horrible.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna look that up. I gotta see this.
I'm telling you right now, that's what makes me give that movie a 9 out of 10 instead of a 10 out of 10. Other than that, everybody else played their part accordingly. That was the only nigga that I did not believe.
And I mean, I guess that confirms what you're saying. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, like, we might know, like, okay, look, he was playing a dirty cop. Hell, you know what I mean? Whatever. Every movie that I've ever seen Denzel play a cop in, he was a good cop. He played the shit out of them cop movies. Ricochet.
I like this role in Calling.
Yeah.
All right, we back. What I missed?
All right. He was listen, he made my stomach hurt every time that nigga was on camera with them Medea and Medea family reunion back in the barnyard ass fucking braids.
Are we still talking about Shamar Moore's braids here?
Yeah, you talking about the Dr. Dre break.
Listen. I'm glad you bring that up because he had the equivalent of those braids of there was some shitty ass braids Shamar Moore had on And I can't. What was that? The best man? No, what? Four brothers? Or what the fuck was this the shit?
That was a Medea flick.
Okay, thank you. Right, exactly. He had them mammy made Medea ass braids back in the barnyard shit, and his role was trash. His acting was trash. His braids was trash.
Just
The way the
suck.
nigga chewed gum was trash. He tried to be a tough, crooked cop, and the nigga just made my stomach hurt.
Oh well.
Yes, I said it. Dre is phenomenal at beats and shitty at acting. That's why I never thought the nigga was a gangster anyway, even in Dre Day or anything else. I said it.
Okay. Feel better? You feel better now?
I kind of
Look,
do.
Sonic,
I have to say that. Yes, that y'all have to see it. You have to see the scene.
They got
oh, I'm
it.
still gonna look at this stuff. I gotta see
Not getting
this.
much of a pull off of that.
You did. You
It drops down. It drops the rating of the movie down so far. So far.
I'm gonna move back to some positive shit. We'll move back to
I
some
had to
positive.
take a breath out of that shit.
all right. So what else we got on the table before
I
we...
would just come back to some positivity,
Okay.
and I'll say I'm actually coming back to that Sonic movie because it was something I was thinking about. I actually kind of like the fact that they essentially got like old school like Sonic, like let's say from back in the days when Jaleel White was voicing. That's kind of how this like acts.
Yeah,
Kind of interacting with like modern Eggman.
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, but that was for the most part Sonic's persona anyway, wasn't it? I didn't see the movie.
Sort of. It's like if you think about like you have replayed them, Sonic's a more ways back in like the games like Adventure and on, where
Okay.
he's a little bit older.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's true, Sonic's persona ain't changed too much, but there is sort of a difference between like old school Sonic. If you remember, like Channel 7.
I mean, yeah, I remember the cartoons, but like, you know, I haven't dedicated my time to a Sonic game since like 3.
Right. And like now, just think about now that era, and then Sonic and like the Sonic X cartoon and the the Sonic Adventure games. The difference in personality isn't super huge, but it
It's
is
just there.
noticeable.
Okay.
Like he grew up, like he just got older.
Okay.
This Sonic is the first Sonic movie, so he's essentially just starting out. It would make sense to start him sort of younger. Motherfucker.
Yeah, motherfucker. Okay, cool. What was I gonna say?
This is fuck popped up on my phone.
Oh.
But yeah,
Right.
But I just thought that's something that's interesting, and the Eggman, the robot have that Jim Carrey played is closer to a modern Robotnik. If you watch Sonic Boom, that's essentially the Robotnik he's playing.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I didn't get a chance to see see any of it. I do. That's something I'm waiting on.
yeah, the movie definitely worth checking out.
Yeah.
I'm actually wanting, because I know they're supposed to be doing a Mario movie too. I want to see how they do that one too. Now, I'm curious.
I just hope that that's not the actual.
I'm hoping that's just
Right.
a joke. Right.
What I saw with Nicolas Cage and Elijah Wood. I hope that's not real.
Like that really feels like it's just a joke. Like someone's just decided, like, you know what? Let's do
Like, man, it better be like that. Better be just a joke.
Let's keep it that way. Because honestly, they can't. Because I remember when they was first speaking about it, they were saying that it may just be a CG, like a completely CGI movie. Which honestly, I don't see another.
That's fine.
I don't see it working any other way. It wouldn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
But
Mario, no, that has to be complete CGI.
yeah.
Oh,
But I think I don't know. Dwight phone might die. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Dwight is off line.
send him another.
Yeah, go on here because I know we about to get ready to sign out anyway.
Yeah,
Right.
So yeah, but let's get him in here so we can sign out properly. Get him on the phone so that we can hang up on him.
Right.
Funny enough, I was just playing some Sonic earlier, like Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Yeah.
That's still one of my most favorite games of all time.
Yeah.
I was playing. Got the force push.
I just got all the emeralds yesterday, including Super Emerald. Do that shit today.
Oh, he is evil. No, I'm sitting here watching Joshua plays the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
All right.
And he
Joshua doing evil stuff.
No, he ran across somebody that I think is visually evil. You know.
Oh, okay. Let's try.
I'm certain he is. Like anybody in Star Wars who has a cloak on and it's black, yeah, evil. That's a bad guy. He's a bad guy.
I mean, history has shown.
In Star Wars, yes, it does. Like just because he's a bad guy does mean he was a terrible person. Bad guy. Get him.
When Luke had the black hair, he was supposed to be leaning towards the dark side.
Right.
Exactly. So it's whatever. So his phone probably died though. But do we have anything else on the table before we get out of here?
I think that was on the agenda.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So yeah, I guess we can go ahead and wrap it up. We'll get this one out to the people. This is live, so this is gonna go straight up to the Yadig. I know I said on the last episode. I gotta get that last episode to you. No stress. But yeah, so we catch y'all in another couple weeks or so for the this is the Book of Block podcast. So we'll focus y'all another time.
Yeah, check out that Matthew posted. That shit was hilarious. That video the wrestling game. Yeah.
All right, bet. No doubt. All right, I'll get at y'all later then.
All right, no doubt.
All right, peace.
Peace.
All right, how about